Hello everyone, Mr. Quality Guy here, and today we're going to look at the history of Renishaw as a company. And Renishaw is one of those companies that's very influential in metrology. So sit back, relax, we'll get right to it. Alrighty, so when we talk about the history of Renishaw, it's kind of important what Renishaw is. So Renishaw PLC is a British engineering company based in Watton-under-Edge, England. The company specializes in measurement, motion control, healthcare, spectroscopy, and manufacturing. It is best known for its coordinate measuring machines and machine tool products. It is a leading company in metal additives manufacturing, where machines print parts from metal powder. And the beginnings of Renishaw. The company was founded by Sir David McMurtry and John Deere in 1973. Not that John Deere, not the tractor guy. McMurtry had needed to measure fuel pipes on a prototype jet engine. This was the Concorde engine at the time. Coordinate measuring machine sensors featured rigid styli, which required manual positioning on the surface, which yielded poor repeatability, and when measuring delicate components. To meet this need, McMurtry invented a touch trigger probe device, which he then patented. The probe featured an elegant kinematic location for a spring-loaded stylus, providing a highly repeatable seated position for the stylus, combined with the compliance needed to measure such components. And this device basically kick-started CMMs to be what we are today. Without this device, it's hard knowing if we would be able to meet the quality levels that we do today. And yet again, Renishaw really kickstarted the new age of metrology. At this point in time, CMMs really were not that common, so that also limited what we could manufacture in a way, because it's hard to manufacture items that you can't measure. Because if you can't measure it, you don't know if it's good. However, if you can measure it, that allows you to manufacture more complex items, and that can basically make it possible to make better items. So, Renishaw specializes in industrial metrology and spectroscopy and sells its products in the major markets around the world. The company's strategy has been to grow organically, sustained by patented innovations. The company's product portfolio has since expanded into touch probes for CNC machine tools, calibration systems that optimize the performance of CNC machinery, linear encoder systems, rotary encoder systems, additive manufacturing machines, dental CAD/CAM systems, Raman spectroscopy, and medical devices for functional neurosurgery applications. So Renishaw has really expanded into what they have done and what they intend to do. And that is the best thing for any company to do, is to continuously expand and not rest on your laurels. But what about the future? On March 2nd, 2021, David McMurtry and John Deere indicated that they wish to dispose of their entire holdings in Renishaw, comprising of some 53% of the shares, as we recognize that neither of us are getting any younger. However, this was terminated by Renishaw board on the 7th of July, 2021. Now, this is kind of important to understand, is that Renishaw is really one of the few independent metrology companies out there that are available. You have Zeiss, you have Mitutoyo, you have Renishaw, you have Hexagon, and a couple of others out there. However, if Renishaw does truly go for sale, I would not be surprised if Hexagon were to purchase it, as Hexagon has had a history of purchasing anyone and everyone, and they have the capital to do it. If that were to happen, that could immensely damage the metrology world, as it's important to have our independence there to keep companies like Zeiss and Mitutoyo and Hexagon in check. If Hexagon were to own all the patents to everything that Renishaw does, well, I guarantee they're not going to allow their system use on other machines. That's just not going to happen. Which would be a shame because that would be detrimental to others. However, if that were to happen, it could also make other manufacturers innovate, such as Renishaw did. So, we'll see how that happens. So, if you guys like that video of a quick little history of Renishaw as a company, then don't hesitate to ask down below. If you are interested in learning about any other companies, don't hesitate to ask, and maybe we'll get to them. So, thank you guys for watching, and enjoy. Alrighty, so that was the history of Renishaw as a company. If you're interested in learning more about companies in metrology, then like and subscribe, and we'll try to get to them. So, see you guys next time, and enjoy.